It's live 105.3 FM, Big Dick's Wild Ass Circus, being joined by the boys who are going to be rocking the Palladium Friday, June 15th. The boys from Metal School, Lexi Fox and Satchel, are joining us. All right, Satchel, according to you, the band has been together for about 28 years, all the while searching for that elusive record deal. What has kept the band together almost 3 decades in that pursuit?
Call him Dick again.
Well, Dick, the band hasn't really. I mean, we've had many drummers, like a lot of bands have. But I'd say that probably the main thing that keeps us together is our love for heavy metal and pussy and drugs. We do a lot of drugs. We do have sex with a lot of girls.
In their vaginas, Dick.
Right, the proper way.
Wherever, I mean, I think, how long have we been together again? 28 years?
Yeah.
It feels longer, to be honest with you. But
You've had this lineup together for quite some time, and that kind of bucks the trend of metal bands that, you know, back in the heyday would exchange band personnel with each other. How is it that at least one of you has not done a tour of duty in Whitesnake?
well, you know what? Some of us have been in Whitesnake. You just don't realize it because we.
No, I didn't.
Actually, I was in Whitesnake before it was Whitesnake.
Then I joined when they were breaking up. I started in my own band, Whitesnake, because they weren't going to be using that name.
Right.
And then I was like, I'll be in it too if
And
everybody else is.
we split up for briefly in the mid-'90s, and our singer was in a version of Whitesnake that actually had some of the guys from Great White in it.
But it was
And
just a
called-
fan club. It was a Whitesnake fan club
was
that
called-
had instruments.
No, it wasn't, asshole. It was the real band. It was great. It was members of Great White and Whitesnake, and they called it Great Whitesnake.
And if memory serves, didn't one of the guys from White Lion sneak their way in there toward the end?
And then they changed it to Whitesnake.
There was a band. There was the drummer from White Lion joined that incarnation of Great Whitesnake, and it became Great White Lion. But that was only for I think it was really only for about a couple hours. They were all doing blow one night.
And then
they
one of
talked
them
about it.
rejoined again, and then it was White Lion's Snake. Or they did it Whitesnake Lion.
And let's talk about some of Metal School songs, because that reminds me of the lyrics to the song Fat Girl, in which Michael Starr sings about pleasuring himself between the crevices of an obese woman's double chin. You know, some people might think those lyrics are too unbelievable to in fact be autobiographical.
No, everything that we write about is stuff that we know, and it's all very true. And actually, that particular song, Fat Girl, was, I think it was written as, it was like third-person view of what it would be like to be our bass player, because he fucks a lot of fat chicks.
You're a fucking asshole. The thing, when third person, just it was Michael and the, what do you say?
Oh, okay. So
There was just the two.
Oh, okay, so the 5 X's in Lexi Fox is actually like a t-shirt size for the chicks.
Right, yeah, exactly. Although he did, to give him credit, he did have sex with a model, a Playboy model.
Thank you.
Just 2 weeks ago.
Thank you.
It was a Playboy model, cover of Playboy magazine.
Nobody gets
Miss
to
June, Miss June 1972.
Oh, fantastic.
What's wrong with you? Why don't
Just
you
say
give
the
me a high
first part and leave the rest of it home.
I'm no A&R guy, boys, but if I smell a hit in the Metal School catalog, it is going to be in your signature power ballad, Stripper Girl, the story of the rocker shacking up with the stripper in financially lean times, which is in fact a time-honored tradition. Now that Metal School is touring and making money, have the band members' girlfriends transitioned to B-level actresses, and if so, are any of them hostessing at House of Blues?
No, you see, the bottom line is that there's a reason that we fuck mostly strippers, because first of all, strippers, besides being hot and skinny, a lot of them have diseases like anorexia and bulimia, which I hate when people call those things diseases. By the way,
It's a sexy disease.
It is sexy. It makes girls look sexy. The thing is about stripper girls that makes them very easy to get money out of them is that they have very, very low self-esteem. And a lot of them,
lots of them have cocaine all the time to help with the bulimia, the
bulimia,
the eating problem.
When they barf.
And so the cocaine helps them get even smaller. Sometimes we think it's foxy when a girl, you don't know, when there's them standing next to each other, there's the pole and the stripper, and you don't know who's going to swing on who.
Satchel, I notice in Metal Skool's music videos you wear a wedding ring, and yet you champion in song with the rest of Metal Skool your numerous sexual conquests, both past and present. That wife of yours must be one understanding lady.
She's very understanding. We pound her ass.
Shut the fuck up. Will you just shut up?
Oh, apparently I've been a...
I married a girl who's needed to get into the country, and she happened to have... She had a lot of money, let's put it that way.
And a
I'm
wide
doing very
asshole.
Well. Will you just shut up?
When she farts, it goes...
Shut up.
I won't say anything else.
She bought these boots for me, and she paid for these spandex, and plus I can fuck whoever I want to fuck when I'm not servicing her, because I have to service her once a week.
Well, she obviously is very understanding, although it sounds like I've hit a little bit of a point of contention with you fellas back there in L.A.
Well, Dick, I will say this: maybe she doesn't. I said Dick. She may not understand what the agreement is in our marriage because she doesn't speak English and I don't speak whatever language it is that she knows from her country.
It's just
not even...
or ow, ow. She knows
Shut
what
up.
ow.
All right. Well, let me try to shy away from that then, Satchel. And I want to go a little deep background on you because looking into your family history, I know that you come from a long line of yodelers on your mother's side of the family, which originally come from Switzerland. Yet you've been quoted as saying that yodeling is for dicks. Would the Metal Skool fans not embrace their favorite guitar player's heritage if they perceived it to be too far from the Metal Skool sound? Is that what you're worried about?
I don't know how to yodel. Yodeling was, obviously, I guess it's a form of music. I've never really listened to it myself because those were people that were...
They had already died.
They're dead. They were like... They've got to be... I mean, shit, if I'm in my mid-50s, they must be like 300 or 400 years old by now.
And they didn't record anything, any of the yodeling?
No, I don't think they did. Maybe there's still one of my relatives, the sound of their voice is still echoing through the valleys of, one of the deserts of northern Switzerland, wherever they were. I don't know where, but I don't care about yodeling, and what I care about is shredding on the guitar and, like I said before, getting laid a lot.
Listening to your tune Death to All But Metal, the band seems to condemn in no uncertain terms everyone from Dr. Dre to every boy band that ever existed. Given the search for the major label deal, do you guys ever worry that lyrics like that may alienate the people who are in a position to make that deal happen for you guys?
They can go fuck themselves in their asshole.
I think the part of the question that I'm having trouble wrapping my mind around is probably the word alienate, because we don't know what that word means. I think what Lexi is trying to say when he says they can fuck themselves in their asshole, I don't think you need to take that literally, because it's very difficult to fuck yourself in your asshole, because your asshole is behind your dick, okay? But you can't, I think the bottom line is that, if they're not a heavy metal band that we like, yeah, they can fuck themselves in their assholes, literally and figuratively.
Or if they don't have a dick that they can do that, they can get one of the guys in the gay bands to fuck them in the ass.
Hey, Sticks, good to talk to you as well. Well, I've gotten around to the whole band before it's all said and done. That's tremendous.
Yep.
Great. Well, let me get a couple of questions to you boys then.
Let me ask you one about Hell's on Fire. Would you qualify it more as a study in redundancy or an example of repetition for emphasis?
That's a pretty
wordy question.
That's a big question, and I just got to tell you, we just want people to know that if they do bad things, they're going to end up in hell, and hell's on fire. You know what I mean? So,
lest anybody think that the flames of hell had been extinguished at some point.
Well, the world's changing, and people are doing a lot more nasty things, and we want them to know that if they keep doing it, they're going to hell, and it's hot down there.
No, that's not what we're trying to say. We're just trying to say that hell's on fire.
Well, it is on fire.
That's
but you know what? There's upsides and downsides of going to hell. It's on fire, but then you get to hang out with guys like Bon Scott and John Bonham and stuff like that. So it's a win-win. It's not a win-win. It's kind of
It's like a lose-win.
it's a lose-win. You know, it's kind of like when you get a hot chick and you find out she's a guy
Or has herpes.
Right.